So I think it was last Sunday where my daughter Layla and I watch football together. So that's a cool thing we get to do together. It's awesome. But Abraham and Judah, so Abraham's 8, Judah is 2. They're in the room with us, and we're trying to tune into the game. You ever wanted to tune in to see what they're talking about? And Abraham grabs this blanket, and he puts it over Judah, and he says, "Judah, take the blankie, take the blankie, take the blankie." And then we're like, "Abraham, we're trying to focus on the game. Can you calm down?" Then he's like, "Judah, take the blankie, take the blankie, take the blankie." And let's just say we were making zero progress. So eventually, it was time to go to life group and to get out the door. And so Daisy made dinner, and it was on the table. So it was like, "All right, guys, let's eat dinner." That always works. The smell of good food helps them move out of my gaze of the TV. So they go to dinner, and then he gets his index finger, and he puts it right in Judah's face like this. And then he starts screeching. And this is pretty much the pattern of behavior the past 6 to 12 months that I was talking about earlier. So Daisy is not happy right now, and she's like, "You need to get your act together because we got to go to life group." Abraham gets mad, and he storms out of the house and rushes to the trampoline. So he's not eating his dinner. We're not gonna be on time, which is tending to be a trend. We're not on time anymore. And then Judah rushes out and follows him to go to the trampoline. He calls it the trampoline. So they're all going to the trampoline. They're not eating dinner, and we're gonna be late. So Daisy is livid. And she's like, "You guys got to get your act together right now." What I would tell you is this: the law has no power to change our children's hearts, just like it has no power to change our own. We're reading a book right now in our life group called Parenting 14 Gospel Principles That Will Radically Change Your Family by Paul David Tripp. So I was like, all right, I need to apply some of this. I need to get something out of this book. And so I just grabbed Abraham's hand and just said, "We're going to go to your room and we're going to pray. We're just going to pray out loud together." Because he's desperate for God's grace just like I am. He's desperate for God's power just like I am. And then all of a sudden, this calmness just starts coming over him as we're praying. Because what's he going to say? All of us are powerless without God's power and his spirit and his promise and presence in our lives.